What will make a woman who knows that her husband is a bad person, especially a husband that, deleted four people? What will make you still be in love with such a man? There are times I look at us women and I'll be like, what sort of creatures are we? When it comes to issue of men and relationship, and we see things that we will see it koro koro, but we keep making excuses for them. This is one of such stories, very sad one at that. And if you are just getting to see my channel, please kindly click a like as you continue to watch this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to subscribers. And if you are one of my subscribers, I want to welcome you to this channel. My name is Aunty Aduni, if you're just getting to see my channel, like I said, and I want to welcome you especially, and please kindly watch this video as a woman, especially at a certain age. I think when women get to a certain age, we want to cling on so much to what is not supposed to be, and in the process, we ruin things for ourselves and for the future and the beautiful things around us. When you get to a certain stage, when you still crave love, you still crave attention, and you don't do it carefully or be intentional and make sure you know what you're doing, you just lose other beautiful things around you. This is a story of Stephanie Dowells, a 62-year-old woman who, out of love for her husband, who was convicted of murder. Yeah, you heard me. The man was convicted of murdering 4 people in California. 4 good people. And yet, the woman still loved him so much that he ended up being the one that finished her own life too. 62-year-old Stephanie Dowells was married to Brinson, who was convicted of deleting 4 people and was put in prison. Probably she was missing him, or probably, of course, she has a right to visit. So she went visiting this man in the prison. When she got to the prison, they gave them first, I think, family visit. They call it family visits, where husband and wife are allowed private moments. And I think it was an overnight visit. So it was an unsupervised overnight visit. She was left alone with the man. And in the process, the guy just started screaming, help. When they came, Stephanie was already gone. She was deleted by Brinson, 54-year-old. She was 62, he is 54. Which means not much is said about their other private life, but I want to believe it was not the father of her children, because one of the children of the deceased, the woman, came out and was like, they are not going to accept this. They really have to investigate how come their mother was left alone with the man, knowing who the man was. Now, my question, when I saw this story, yes, the officers can be blamed. The prison officials that are supposed to supervise them are supposed to be blamed for allowing this, But I think because it's a family visit where they are supposed to have private moments, those ones just left them to do them. You understand? To do them. What came to her mind was, what does that woman still wanted with such a man? A man that finished 4 people, cleared them off the way, and is in prison. Is it love, obsession, or what? And you still find that kind of a person attractive? You still want to go see him privately, be with him privately? To do what? You still find him attractive? You still find him loving? You still find him like somebody that could still steer something in your body? Sometimes I look at us women that, why is it that some women are attracted to all these bad guys? Yeah, they call them bad guys. Why would you want to have affection for a bad guy, knowing that he's wicked, knowing that he's somebody that does not care for anybody other than himself, and you still have a private moment with that kind of a person? Whew. When I saw this story, I was like, This is how some of us women get ourselves into trouble. This woman has beautiful grandchildren already, beautiful family who loved her. They say she's very hardworking. She has a beauty salon that she was operating. And you have a beautiful life. You are surrounded by beautiful people. And you found yourself with a wicked person. And you still want to continue with that person. For what? You know, she ended up going to that place. And this man ended up finishing it. Maybe, I'm just assuming, not in the story. When I thought of it, I said, could it be jealousy that made this man to finish this woman? You know, he's in that place, she is outside, and he is having some cuckoo moment in his brain and be like, and probably an argument started and he just held her neck and finished her neck, you know, strangle, and just ended her life like that. Why are women attracted to bad guys? The visit for the woman went to do is called conjugal visits, meaning it is a period where a man or a woman in prison can have kerewa with the wife. And I wonder, even if let's assume it's a man that something else carry go prison, that one is understandable. But a man that you know deleted 4 people, and that was what took him to prison, and you still want to go and have conjugal kerewa with that kind of a man. You know what? It gets to a stage in life as a woman or as a man, let me not say woman alone now, even a man can be in this situation, that you don't give people too much excuse once you detect who they are. The more excuse you give them, the more you are digging your own grave too. I want to believe that this woman knows some activities of this man, but love blinded her. I want to believe that she might even be excusing his behavior and what he did. He might even excuse and say, they provoked him. It was not that. It was not. He's a nice man. Because it is not her head controlling her. It was her emotion. Let me use for her, she's late. It was her emotion. So from what I saw online, let me just read briefly. So a 62-year-old woman was strangled to death during a conjugal visit with her husband, who is behind bars in California, for 4 murders. Investigators confirmed Stephen Dowells was at Mill Creek State Prison in Ihorn for an unsupervised overnight visit with her husband, 54-year-old David Brinson, when she was killed in the early hours of November 13, just after 2:30 a.m. Officers to Facilities Family Visitation Unit around 2:30 by Brinson, who claimed his wife passed out. She said the wife passed out, but he eventually found out that he actually strangled the woman. Please, for your own sake, you get to a stage in life, you don't make excuse for bad people in your life. They will end up being they'll end up ruining you. Once you get to a certain stage, you've worked so hard, you've gotten to a certain age in life. Imagine this woman, very hardworking according to some story I read about her. She has a shop, a salon. They say she's even helping some of her children out. And suddenly you thought you found love in a man who does not know what he was doing. Many women are in that situation. You find yourself with a man who does not know what he's doing and you want to stick and put your head there. He will end up ruining you. Or you find yourself with a woman who does not know what she's doing, and you want to stick, all because of love. Now that love will buy you or ruin your life. Some have been ruined financially, staying with people who does not have their head on their neck and make excuses for them, all for love. As an adult, to get to a stage, if you see somebody who does not know what they are doing in life, you are better off without them. Some women are with gamblers and they make excuse for those gamblers until they ruin them. Some men are with women who are messing up finances, who cannot stay in a place under them as a woman, as their wife, and they keep making excuses until they buy each other. Life is sweet. Hello, life is sweet. Don't make excuses for people. Don't make excuses for bad people. Bad people are bad people. Wicked people are wicked people. People that are not disciplined are not just disciplined. You make excuse for them, it's either both of you will go down or one of you will go down in whatever way. If this woman had known somebody was convicted of 4 murders, what are you still doing with such person? What kind of love do you want to feel for? You know, I think I should do a video on how you can get out of outbreak. And you want to ask, have you chopped outbreak before? I've had relationship that has broken up. I don't know why people cannot walk away and have their peace. I don't know why people get attached so much to people and they think they can't do without them. This is what has caused this woman her life, because she can't do without man. She now went to meet him in prison for conjugal. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm so sorry that I'm laughing. Eh? Just because something is doing you, you have to go. At what age? Go and meet a man that was thought to have pie people, and you went to meet him until they pie you too. Hey, when you see things, they occur. Things they occur. What is still attractive in somebody like that to you? Anybody will do bad thing. Me, if I see somebody where they wicked, where they do bad thing, no matter what I feel for that person, that feelings are down the drain. Because at that time, I will be looking at you that if you can do it for somebody like this, then you can do it to me. That's the way I look at things. If you are wicked to other people, that means that is who you are. You can be wicked to me. You know, somebody buy 4 people and you still find him attractive. Anyway, I saw this video. I said this is worth sharing.